Wes Anderson makes his second and probably his best animated movie. Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Isle of Dogs. Yes, Isle of Dogs stars Bryan Cranston, Koyu Rankin, Edward Norton, Jeff Goldblum, and Bill Murray, and this movie is written and directed by Wes Anderson himself. If you don't know, the quirky, stylistic Wes Anderson, he's gave us such amazing films like Grand Budapest Hotel, Rushmore, Bottle Rocket, Moonrise Kingdom, amazing films, and even mediocre ones like The Aquatic Life of Steve Zissou. He also directed Fantastic Mr. Fox, his very first stop-motion animated film. I really love that movie. And when I found he was doing another stop-motion animated movie with a very creepy-looking stop-motion animated movie, but it looked fucking awesome, I was so excited for this film, and honestly, this movie knocked it out of the park. This is a great movie. The story of this movie is basically about this flu-like virus that affects all the dogs and stuff, and it's about this young boy and his dog gets taken away from him because all the dogs get like quarantined to this island, and it's up to this young boy to get his dog back. His dog Spots, played by Liev Schreiber and stuff, and there he meets a band of characters and dog lovers and all these dogs and stuff trying to get off the island and, you know, stop this virus and everything and shit like that. And yeah, this weird action adventure comedy, and yeah, Isle of Dogs. This is definitely not a movie for children. This is a PG-13 movie. This has very inappropriate humor. It has a lot of dark and kind of violent stuff in this film, and yeah, just like Fantastic Mr. Fox. Fantastic Mr. Fox was a very mature film, and there was a lot of cussing in the film. Yeah, you'd get that joke if you saw the movie. Yes, Isle of Dogs. The animation, for one thing, is beautiful. The stop motion looks fantastic. It's creepy looking at times, but it's done really well, and I love this style of animation. I love stop motion animated movie. It's not like on par with Nightmare Before Christmas or Paranorman, but it's still really well designed and is really well made. The voice acting is perfection. Again, like Jeff Goldblum, Bill Murray, Liev Schreiber, Bryan Cranston, like these are great actors, and like they all give fantastic voice acting performances. Like Tilda Swinton's in it a little bit and stuff. Like a lot of the Wes Anderson cast members, they're all great in this film, and again, this movie is really funny. I have laughed consistently from start to finish in this film. It is a really funny film. It's got a lot of mature humor. Not a lot of kids would get to these kind of jokes, like some sex jokes and some government and political jokes and stuff. And again, for a kids movie, it's pretty violent. There is some pretty raw and pretty violent imagery in this film, and I kind of dug it and stuff. And yeah, I had fun with this movie, and I really enjoyed it. And I love Wes Anderson's quirky style, and it's a super well-made movie. The animation and the direction is just so well done. It's so well laid out, and I really liked these characters. I like this young kid. I'm not very familiar with the voice actor, but he's really good. He's a very likable main character. He just wants to get his dog back and everything, and all these dogs are great. They all have distinct personalities. They're not one-dimensional characters. You're not like watching a movie and you're like, which characters are who again and stuff, but the voice acting is just so distinct, and the character personalities are just so distinct. That's why the characters are so great. You know which character is which and everything, and I hate watching an anime movie, you're like, what character was that again, stuff, and yeah, the voice acting was just so good, and the characters were just so well written, and just so likable and funny. Yeah, I liked everything about this movie, the character story, writing, and direction, and yeah, and I love the whole style and the quirky style of Wes Anderson. I love Wes Anderson's films. I love his weird, whimsical, quirky style. It's so weird. It's very Monty Python-esque, and it's so great, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with Isle of Dogs. There are flaws in the movie. It's not a perfect animated movie. There is moments that get a little too dark, and then there's some jokes that they were a bit cringy at times. Most of the jokes were funny. I was laughing a lot in this film, but there were a couple jokes I'm like, nah, didn't work for me. They're a little cringy and stuff. They didn't really work. But again, most of the jokes, 95% of the jokes land, so. And yeah, and also there are some scenes that came off a little awkward and kind of weird stuff. There were some moments that are supposed to be very heartwarming and touching and stuff, and they come off a bit awkward and a little weird and stuff, but that's just Wes Anderson for you. He's always got to be weird and awkward, but I loved Isle of Dogs. I thought this was a great film. Easily better than Sherlock Holmes and stuff, and yeah, easily the best animated film of the year so far, and yeah, I think this will definitely get a nomination when it comes to the Oscar season for Best Animated Feature. It's a fantastic film, and another great film to add into the amazing Wes Anderson filmography. It's definitely not his best movie, but it is his best animated movie. I love Fantastic Mr. Fox, but this is even better. Check Isle of Dogs out. If it comes in a theater near you, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Isle of Dogs a 9 out of 10. Really solid. I had a blast with this one. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Isle of Dogs. So in the comment section below, please tell me what is your favorite Wes Anderson movie. I believe I've asked that question before because I did a ranking of all Wes Anderson's films, but just in case you haven't seen that video, comment below, let me know what is your favorite Wes Anderson movie of all time. My favorite is Moonrise Kingdom. I love that film, but what is your favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.